I'm standing in Creekmore Park in Fort Smith. From this River Valley location, 2 teams will embark on a race around the city for $1 million. The teams are now arriving at the park. Each team is made up of people with an existing relationship. Can these people stand up to the test of the stress traveling together across town? Who can come up with the right strategy, the right combination of brains, brawn, and teamwork to win the $1 million? These are the questions waiting to be answered as we get ready to begin the Amazing Race.
You'll be leaving on a race around Fort Smith. There are 5 legs in this race, and as you travel, you have to complete various tasks. At the start of each leg of the race, you'll receive a small amount of cash that has to cover all expenses. At the end of the race, there is a pit stop. This is the finish line, so you'll need to get to it as fast as you can. Your first clue is waiting inside the envelope in your team bags beside you. The first team to cross the finish line at the end of the 5 legs will win $1 million. Is everybody ready? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Fort Smith is waiting for you.
Oh no. Eric, get it together! Put your tiara on your head.
Good luck. Travel safe. Go!
For the first leg, teams were tasked with finding a penny in their coffee cup filled with over 200 from the year 1991. There are only 2 pennies in each cup. Who will locate it first?
Hey, let's
find the 1991 penny.
In our purse?
1991 penny.
Oh, 94. 81.
Is it? I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pull all the shields out. As soon as she's gonna pull it out. I believe that's one of the rarest pennies of 1995.
Am I supposed to put the pennies in?
Bandanas?
Both teams are now traveling downtown to Cisterna Park. Once there, teams must find this place, the 10th Street Fountain. This fountain, located in a small courtyard, is 35 feet wide, 12 feet tall, and shaped to resemble a dandelion. To get here, teams will have to travel by car, make a wish by throwing the penny they just found in the first task into the fountain, and then take a picture reminiscent of the opening scene of Friends. Will the team in the back figure out how to leap ahead? And who will be the first team to the mat?
Here, he does for me.
Wow. I see.
Whee!
I got it.
Roadblock. Who is ready to go for the gold? Me.
A roadblock is a task that only one person may perform. In this roadblock, a person has to locate a gnome and a hula hoop in a Walmart store, hopscotch down an aisle, and tag another team member to hula hoop back.
Completion. She's good. Awesome.
All while the team is providing commentary as one would hear at an Olympic event. Once the items are returned to their original places and the gnome is presented with a medal, the entire team must complete a shopping list and wrap their purchases to receive their next clue.
I have $30 for this leg of the race.
I got the gnome. I'm out of shape.
Today, we take a break from live at Tokyo for live in Fort Smith with the gnome and hopscotch in Walmart.
And there goes Shannon from Team Red. The Red Diva is passing on the gnome over to Danielle as she's about to hula hoop. And she goes a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. As she goes again. Yes. She keeps on going.
She is moving and
girl.
grooving.
Keep going. Yes. She keeps on going despite the challenge. Okay. Yes. To the left. It's all in the hips. All in the hips. Yes.
You're so cool.
She's almost there. She's almost there. Oh, yes. And I see ourselves a gold for the Red Divas.
Oh, look at him go. He's going for the gold. Can he make the time?
That's so good.
Okay.
Oh, Jade, that's a drop for her team.
I don't know what's gotten into her today. Her form is usually a lot better than this. Just not good form today.
She's been training all month for this moment, and here she is, fumbling at the finish line.
You can tell she's nervous. You can so tell she's nervous.
We bestow this upon you, this gold medal and a Travelocity roaming gnome. Just completed the gnome and hula hoop task. We are headed back down to place the gnome back in his spot. It's technically in the bag.
Detour.
Detour, okay.
Singer dance.
A detour is a choice between two tasks, each with its own pros and cons. In this detour, teams need to choose between sing and dance. In sing, teams make their way to the nearest public place, like this one, and sing a song that was popular in the 90s. It is a frightening task, but if they've got the lung power and the guts, they can finish quickly. In dance, teams also travel to the nearest public place, but must complete a popular 90s dance. This task may seem less scary, but as the entire team must know and perform the dance to move on, it could prove time-consuming.
Definitely sing.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's to your way. Go.
Oh, roadblock. Means one person has to do it. Who has their eye on the target?
A roadblock is a task only one person may perform. In this roadblock, that person has to go to this local business, Civil Axe Throwing, and throw an axe that sticks in scoring zone 3 to receive their next clue.
You have $7 to this leg of the race.
Does that count?
Say that counts because it also is mostly half in the one, to be entirely fair. Good luck, guys.
No, we just have to get it in the 3.
So we're good?
I would think so. It says, no, it just says,
I hate
you
to
will
tell you guys this. I was very strict with what I told them last week. And it can't be over another line.
Okay, it has to
All
be
way
in the,
another line.
okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but it
I hate
has
to be the
just one,
yeah, just one.
okay, just one, but in the 3, it can't be on a line.
Now there's pressure.
Good job.
Yes!
Looks good to me.
Oh, another detour. Walk or talk.
A detour is a choice between two tasks, each with its own pros and cons. In this detour, teams need to choose between walk and talk. In walk, teams must proceed downtown, then travel on foot to one of the 2 lines dividing Arkansas from another piece of land, like this one behind me. Once there, the entire team must be in 2 places at once, like this, and take a picture. If teams know where either dividing line is, they could be finished quickly. In talk, teams will make a video telling a story or thing they like about the birthday girl. Teams will save commuting time by choosing this task, but thinking of stories or things and talking them out may take them a lot of time.
So we're here at McDonald's. We are about to tell our favorite stories about Meredith Rice. I'd just like to say that I really appreciated all of her spunk and all of her energy, especially on our Disney trip. That was a lot of fun. It was nice to just travel the parks with her.
Okay, so one of my favorite stories is after the Disney trip, as we were in the car heading back home, and Coleman and myself and we played that heads-up game, and there was just lots of laughter, and we just had a really, really great time, and that's a treasured memory.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, running through airports, forging checks. Johnny Depp, and it's rated G, but it's about really good sweet desserts.
What do I love the most in the world?
He's a gypsy. I wanna know.
Tarzan.
Jack Black. He's a teacher.
No. Oh, School Rock. School.
He's laughing in my face. It's a musical.
And all that jazz.
Oh, it's Sound of Music. Keep going, go.
The first time I met Meredith, I knew we were going to be really good friends because we were helping Caroline and Ryan move out of their apartment down there off of whatever that street is on the south side of town. And we were moving furniture down the stairs, and I made a pivot joke, and she just lit up, and I'm like, oh, are we going to be best friends? So that was cool.
I have another Disney memory. It's whenever we went to Magic Kingdom and everybody went off to ride rides and wait in line, and me and Meredith finished up doing our Wilderness Explorers badge, and we got all of them, and then we ended up getting the big badge. So that was also really cool.
Well, I guess most recent memory with Meredith was having her help with Caroline and Ryan moving out the second time, which was sad, but also lots of fun. I got to see her use her strong muscles that she uses with all her marathons, which is super impressive to me.
Oh, wow. And we got one more thing to say. We love you, Meredith.
Make your way to Meredith's house and the finish line.
My favorite Meredith story is sharing a birthday with her, and she celebrated for both of us at Beauty and the Beast rehearsal with a fun Beauty and the Beast themed birthday party.
One of my favorite memories was during Glitter Girls, whenever she came out as Corinne and she had all the flour and stuff on her, and she was like, I hit a cement truck.
My favorite memory with Meredith is singing ensemble backstage during Beauty and the Beast, and I had cheese sticks stuffed in my mouth, so she did all the singing, and afterwards George Mann complimented us, saying that it was the best we'd ever sounded when I had not sang a note.
And my favorite memory is when we did baking and watched Great British Bake Off here at my house, and then all of the times we talk about Great British Bake Off.
Oh!
Did that not record? Okay, here we go.
Yay!
Yay!
We're going to die.
Oh Lord.
So if Eric gets a ticket, do we have to split?
I feel like.
Yeah, Eric, don't get a ticket.
Congratulations, Red Hot Divas. You are the official winners of the Amazing Race and the $1 million. And for the first time in the history of the Amazing Race, you don't have to split the $1 million prize with your team. But there is a final task to complete. Your entire team must eat.
For the cops. I know, they're pulling in now.
Yay! Come on in. Y'all have to check in at the mat, even though they lost.
There is no way.
There's no way.
Get on the mat.
No way.
And they have checked in. Oh. Sorry guys, no $1 million for you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
My name is Coleman Smith, and I was a part of Meredith's Amazing Race. And yes, it was very amazing. I am not familiar with the TV show, I've never really watched it, but I've heard about it, and I'm really into scavenger hunts, so this was so much fun for me. I wouldn't say it was completely life-changing, but as far as birthday parties go, it's probably the best one I've been to in like 5 years, and I'm only 20 years old. The solving the clues and legs of the race was really interesting because, you know, I've grown up in Fort Smith nearly my whole life, and it made you think about things in a certain way to where you need to go here at this time, and you need to run over here and do this at this place. And if you didn't know the place, then you had to look it up, and it took you a little bit longer. It was really cool to work with all my friends that went because, you know, they're my friends. Also, I got to work with them and compete with more of my friends. So all in all, I had a really great time.
Hi, I'm Senielle Moquette, a member of Red Hot Divas, winner of yesterday's Amazing Race. I've had about 24 hours to reflect on everything that had happened. I still cannot believe that we pulled off a win. We started out rough. We were cut off in the parking lot, and from there we hit heavy traffic, and I couldn't imagine us pulling off a win. I was so proud of our team because we fell into roles that perfectly suited our abilities and capabilities. We had Eric who was driving, and he reassured everyone in the car that, you know, he had some record with driving, and so we were really confident that Eric could get us where we needed to go in a timely manner. Audra, she took the role of the navigator. She knows where everything in Fort Smith is and the quickest way to get there. She was an asset to our team. Shannon, she was phenomenal. She's a teacher, so of course she took the role of just reading our tasks and making sure that everyone in the group understood what our task was before, you know, we jumped in. That kind of left me, I didn't really know how I would fit into the group. I jumped into a role. I had to hula hoop, and you would think that as a mother of two and a woman with large hips that I could do it. I couldn't do it. It was a struggle. And I really thought that I had put my team behind, and I felt awful. I was able to redeem myself just a little bit with the axe throwing. I do have a little bit of history with chopping firewood. That did pay off. We were worried because Team Yellow had already beaten us to that task, and we were feeling a little bit deflated. From that task to the next, that's when everyone in our group became a little bit concerned. Eric, who just team player, Eric is a great guy. We realized quickly that when he said record in driving, I think he meant he may have a driving record. And we were followed by a police officer. We did get to every task in one piece. I wouldn't exactly say safely, but we survived. You can only credit that to Eric in his aggressive driving skills. When we got to the finish line, there was just such a breath of fresh air that we all breathed when we realized that at some point along the way, with our skills combined, we had made up the time, and we crossed the finish line first, and it was such an amazing experience. It was phenomenal. It was the greatest feeling. And then to find out that our award was not just $1 million split amongst, for the whole group, it was $1 million per individual that had competed. And as a stay-at-home mom of two, that was like a really big... That was a big surprise. I was like, all the way home, I thought, should I share this with my family? That's something big that a lot of stay-at-home moms, you know, like, we don't get it all to ourselves. And I thought, should I share that with my family? And then I was like, no, you earned this. This is yours. And so then I thought, what am I going to spend $1 million on? And I thought, I'm going to spend it. I'm going to use it for breakfast. My $1 million will be used for my breakfast tomorrow morning because chocolate is the breakfast of champions. I think I speak for everyone when I say I hope you have the best 30th birthday, and thank you for sharing it with us. Happy birthday, Meredith.
Something a 30-year-old would want or need.
All right, so we're getting
I saw yours. A bigger bag.
I got it.
The team's drink of choice.
We already drank it.
Y'all are so good. I can have that with my pain reliever. Something that reminds you of the birthday girl. Oh my god! Winner winner. I'm sensing a theme. Did y'all shop together? Okay.
Nice.
Something that screams the 90s. Yes! I had one of these. Yay! I loved the old one. I refuse to see the new one. It's okay though. But I love, and it's, what's her name? Lola Bunny?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love Lola Bunny. Okay. Something in Meredith's favorite color, purple. Miracle Girl. Yeah.
That's good.
That'll work. Yay! Oh, well, they're kind of on there, but that's okay. I can't read the clue though. Okay, something in a quantity of 30. This one I thought was going to be difficult. Googly eyes. Googly bear. I need no more luggage. I've got trash today. Gonna need them out of this party. Nice.
And then we had an extra $1.
Yeah!